Safi could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas's future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Posing his
Max,
will.
hey, I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole, a negative space thing.
Ooh. Oh, smart. Clever way to put that. Well done.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
Why would he say that, indeed?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just
Did we do
lost it,
that?
doesn't want to admit it, but it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time sensitive.
That line's been put in there. Let's put that line in.
Does it have to do with the Maybon party by any chance?
Maybon? What is that?
Oh, I hit a nerve.
Reggie, I know the party was officially canceled. It would be a very bad idea to hold it anyway.
I always appreciate your advice, Max. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Looking away as he says that.
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie.
Super sneaky.
But what about the rest of the quad? When Safi was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell.
Okay, folder.
Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Safi. I need to check out each one I find.
Who's this guy?
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy.
The man? Is that from a previous game? Oh, phone call.
Hello?
Hey, hippie. Just checking in.
Have you talked to Moses?
Not yet. He was with a student. I'm just sitting outside the planetarium, trying to imagine what it would be like to go to school here. But if I had that kind of money, I'd probably just buy a tour bus.
You are gonna love Moses. I wish I could be there for this meeting of the minds.
I don't. This way, we can jump straight into talking shit about you.
Har har. Well, I'm sure he'll have some theories about what's happening with you. He'll probably want to run some tests, too. He can get a little test happy when it comes to powers and timelines.
On my trip out here, I spent hours wondering what it would be like to see you again. But I never expected mad scientist friend hangout.
This is Avengers Academy. What do you expect? What
Most
got the
often,
line?
a slam door in my face.
Really? Why?
Well, you never responded to my text, for starters.
I didn't know it was you. I didn't have your number in this reality. I barely even believed it was you when you showed up in person.
Excuses, excuses.
So what I'm hearing is, even though the school's in danger and reality's a mess, this trip is going better than you expected?
Oh,
Ooh, touche.
damn. I guess it is.
I should get back to the search. I'll text you when I know anything.
See you soon.
Okay. Let's see what's in our journal. Well, that was a productive trip to the president's office. I need to regroup. Here are the people who definitely know more than they're letting on. Reggie, being the president of Abraxas comes with a certain amount of skullduggery. He's hiding something. It's just a question of what. But Reggie has been working for months to save the Abraxas house. Why would he want to burn it down? Vin, knowing more than he lets on, is Vin's whole personality. He's a secretive guy, but he's also my friend. He reports to Owen, but he loves Abraxas. Is Vin involved in something or caught in the middle of it? Lucas hates Caladon, emboldened by his podcast. Such a dick. I don't know if Lucas is capable of violence, but I certainly trust him less than I trust the other two. Who else? Here are the people who might know more than they're letting on. Owen, what's his deal? He seems laser focused on his goal of ruining Caladon by turning it into tech bro heaven. Would he burn down the Abraxas house if it stood in the way? Loretta, I don't think she's involved. She sure wasn't aware that the Abraxas house was about to come down. But Loretta's march was named after her for a reason. Besides, it's always a fair assumption that Loretta knows more than she says. Safi, the wildest wildcard, currently running around campus for reasons unknown. Why is she back now? Why is she creeping around, looking for information, trying to get me off her scent? I have to talk to her.
Welcome back to Academia Now. I'm honored to be joined by the new president of
We don't
Caladon
know.
University, Dr. Owen Teller.
We don't know who this is.
Thank you, and the honor is all mine.
President Teller, you've received a lot of attention since your appointment. Your predecessor, Yasmin Fayyad, leaves a substantial legacy, although her tenure ended abruptly. Do you plan to follow her path or forge your own?
First off, no one can doubt President Fayyad's commitment to excellence. Caladon was a sleepy New England backwater before her. Under her leadership, it became a world-class institution. But I took the reins during a time of great uncertainty, both for Caladon and for higher education in general. New challenges require broad visions and new strategies.
You're referring to your Caladon 2.0 plans, I take it? This is the newly announced initiative to expand Caladon campus and reorient towards technology and applied sciences.
Yes, sir.
Correct. It's a bold plan, but one that we believe meets the moment.
But how has the student body responded to your vision for the school?
Hostility.
Some of our students have a flair for the dramatic, but many of them are just anxious to know that their investment in a world-class education will pay off, which is my entire focus. The soul
Well,
of
what is-
Caladon isn't dead, it's expanding. Expanding to the tune of a state-of-the-art science complex and a 10-story dormitory just in phase 1.
And how has the town of Lakeport responded to your expansion plans? I have heard there is a growing protest movement against Caladon within the town, accusations of monopolizing funds and displacing residents.
Civic and business leaders are ecstatic about our development plans. They've bought into a long-term future where both Caladon and Lakeport thrive.
Respectfully, I'm not sure you answered my question.
I believe I did. Now, under the Caladon 2.0 plan,
Oh, we switched it. Oh, Max had had enough. This person was sleeping in the fine arts building. What the hell?
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Righty.
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Oh dear. Oh, you led us in. You sneaky people. Room of One's Own, published nearly a century ago. How far have we as female writers really come? How do you get there faster if we're married? Dr. Shin and Dr. Mia will dig into the specific barriers to success that Woolf focused in. Specific barriers to success that Woolf focused on in her seminal work. So, in the last century of feminist progress and the very real setbacks that threaten that progress today.
Did I hear that right?
They're keeping the presentation secret. It's not under the context that you think it is. Guess we'll talk to Owen.
I can always tell how I'm feeling by what I see in this sculpture. Today it looks like a dragon. Sophie was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet.
Wait, you think it's... Oh, I didn't think of that.
Unsurprisingly, Owen is being a cairn Karen.
It can't be.
The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now. I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas Alumni Network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Okay, so that talk isn't happening. Well, we have... Will the professors be a distraction? Let's see who else is around.
Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
Well, okay, we have that. Jeanette!
Down with President Teller!
Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me? Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
Okay.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
I can see that.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
Do it.
What?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Can we rewind that? No, we need a positive thing on that.
Hey, Jeanette. I've been meaning to ask you. Have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes, actually. I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm still new at teaching, and I'm not used to people caring about my opinion. But of course, I think you're good enough.
Most
Encourage.
applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
First time I got to hold a camera, I was overwhelmed with the desire to capture an image of my mother asleep in a hammock. My artistic instincts were so strong that I nearly dropped her Kodak P880 on her face. When my mother woke up, grabbed back her camera, and forbade me from touching it for the rest of our vacation, I learned a valuable lesson. Photography is about permission. We are surveilled to some degree or another. Anytime we set foot on a city street or log onto our devices, we can take pictures of people with our phones, watches, or sunglasses, with or without their consent. But to take a person's photograph. That spun my head a little bit. Sorry, but to take a person's photograph is very different from simply taking their picture, though it might sound like semantics. To photograph someone is to ask another person if you can treat them as a piece of art, not as a commodity or a consumer. It redefines communication, introduces playfulness and spontaneity, and demands collaboration between the photographer and the subject. In a world beset on all sides by technology, which often has an isolating effect, photography remains a technology that connects us to each other. I think that's very good. I like it.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your class, and some of these programs have financial aid, so...
So what on earth do you have to lose by applying?
Exactly.
Go on, Jeanette.
Let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Yes!
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Wholesome moment. Wholesome moment.
Start crying. Don't start crying.
You're not reading a file that we ever look at? No? No. Oh, okay. Is this girl just stuck? This guy, the communications. I always seem to cross paths with him all the time. We listened to that. We did. Saw him. Okay, so we got Owen there. Maybe let's get this to that protester.
Down with President Teller! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
Oh, sneaky.
The power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house! Down with
I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Ha ha! Distraction success. Let's take a look. Quick as we can.
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives.
Why has he put his coffee on there?
Must be the real Owen.
Okay, let's take a look. Roll call Saturday 1 p.m. last night was an unfortunate, entirely avoidable incident. It was handled quietly but could have been catastrophic and demands immediate action. Go over police report, miscommunication with demolition team. No better time to demolish the building. Creepy abandoned house will always attract attention. Need to act fast or it could cave in on the next trespasser. Reminder, we are not trying to close Abraxas, but disbanding is always an option if they keep acting up. Reggie's attempts to get alumni network on board with the move mixed. Relocation options, not a lot of Victorian mansions for sale, have offered to build new house, but alumni are being... Oh, shit. Now there's emotional and then professional. Pivot 2, Caledon 2.0, share new architectural plans. Show the logo without slogan. Ask for thoughts on possible slogans. Yasmin will generate consensus for time to look forward. Don't forget, Tom's daughter's birthday is next week. Don't yell. Don't yell. Who's Tom?
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yeah.
They're just in the way.
Out there, I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
Oh, great. Yeah, fantastic.
You know, Stieglitz was one of the first people to champion photography as an art form.
He was, though I'm sure Stieglitz would be horrified at the state of postmodern art.
I tried to give you a compliment.
Stieglitz has been dead nearly 100 years. I'd feel disappointed if he wasn't a little freaked out by my work. I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Please tell me Sophie isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
You don't trust any of these people. We need a distraction again.
Sometimes this sculpture feels like a self-portrait. Not today, though.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Am I not supposed to be?
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
At least he's got a smile on his face.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regent's Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Happy for you.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
What? What? I'll deliberately do it so they're looking away.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
While we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
Where was she? She planted the folder.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO.
Great.
Safi's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Safi's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
Hey there peeps, Stu here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you did enjoy, please do give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. I do post updates on new videos on my social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter and Instagram that you can see above my head. I also go live on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Stu Waters. But for now, hope you guys have a lovely day and remember to keep it awesome. Bye bye.